Hello! Today we are going to talk about 6 soft skill tips for the office professional. Hello! Today we are going to talk about 6 soft skill tips for the office professional. Okay, office and administrative professionals go all day. They come in the morning, they check their email, and then they dig right into the day's tasks. So these tasks may vary from dealing with their manager or peers to creating documents and spreadsheets, coordinating projects and events, to one of the many other specialized projects they may have. Many of these tasks require top-notch soft skills. Soft skills are interpersonal skills, such as one's attitude, communication skills, time management abilities, the ability to work under pressure, and many more. But here are 6 quick tips to help you refine an office professional's soft skills and get you thinking about how you can improve your own soft skills. Okay, tip number 1, how to say no. There are only 24 hours in a day, and at times it is necessary to say no to people who ask for a favor or extra work or help on this project or something that may be even over our heads. Here are a few things you can try when you need to say no. Okay, first, if you don't have the time due to a heavy workload, explain that you are busy, but you may look into it at a later date, or you can suggest an alternate plan, or possibly another employee that does have the time, so you can say, hey, maybe you want to talk to this person. So another way is to express a full workload is to explain your calendar is full at the moment, and that you just don't have the time. Just be honest. Finally, remember that it is okay to say no. Just remember to keep it professional and to keep it courteous. Okay, my tip number 2 is on choose your words carefully and think before you speak. Communications is very important, but on many occasions, the first thing out of your mouth is not the message you may want to relay. I think we've all been there. Listen to what the person you are talking to is actually saying, that is really listen, and take a few seconds to think about your response. By stopping and thinking about a response, you reduce the risk of jumping to conclusions or saying something that you may not mean. Okay, tip number 3, time management. Let voicemail get that call. We've all been in a situation where we're in a rush to complete a project or a task by a tight deadline. You may find the clock ticking and the deadline fast approaching. Learn to just let your voicemail take the message. If you are expecting an important call, let the voicemail take it. You can then listen to the message and decide on the action that needs to be taken. Okay, number 4. Not 2, 4. Negative feedback. If you get negative feedback from your boss about a project or your work, try not to take it personally. It is a chance to turn a weakness into a positive, or a weakness into a strength. Take the feedback and evaluate the situation. What were the issues? What could you have done better? How could it have been better in any way? You take the feedback and then in your mind make an action plan for the next time you are in that same situation. Okay, tip number 5, a clean and safe work area. A clean and safe work area make sure you don't have any daisy chains, where your plug's plugged into another plug. And make sure that the electrical cords under your desk are, not around your feet, and they're nicely tied, and they're not frayed, and they should be in good condition. Plants that are kept in high locations, such as on maybe your cubicle or a cabinet, that they're safe, and like if there's an earthquake or something, that they won't fall. If they were to fall, would you be safe, or would it fall on top of you? Make sure that the rugs and the floors are in good conditions, that you're not going to trip over them. And periodically look around and just take a mental inventory of your work area and see if you do have any safety concerns, and then take a note and address them as soon as possible. Okay, tip number 6, take your breaks. Breaks are given for a purpose. Overworking can bring stress and fatigue. Taking your breaks in the morning and the middle of the afternoon can give you the opportunity to stretch, to breathe, to just clear your head. Make sure you take your lunch, and if at all possible, get away from your desk. Taking your lunch and your breaks can improve the quality of your work and keep you healthy. And don't feel guilty about taking breaks. They are provided to benefit both you and your employer. So those are my 6 tips for today. If you do like the channel, subscribe below. If there's anything you would like to see on the channel, let me know. Maybe I'll figure out what to say and bring them to you. Anyway, I sincerely thank you for viewing. Thank you. See you next video.